This country is bleeding. This country is hurting. This country is angry. People are suffering. No one can afford 3 square meals, even 2 square meals in our dear country today again. Inflation on all goods, inflation of foods, inflation of cement, inflation of cloth, inflation of motors, inflation of bikes, inflation of transportation from one point to another. That is where we come out for a peaceful protest.
Ó ti sú wa, ebi ń pa wá, student ni wa, àwọn parents wò rówó school sanwó, ìyà ń jẹ everybody, ìyà ń jẹ wá, protest yìí gbọ́dọ̀ wó.
Too much. This suffering is too much for this country. Please, if government work, if they cannot protest, we Yaloja, we go open our nyash, we go open our press, we go protest. Too much suffering is too much for this country. For before you win, you go suffer. The suffering is too much. Please, madam, find solution for this things. It's too much. Gary 2,000 naira. Since when my father bought me, I did not buy 1,000 naira pence of Gary. They're selling it 2,000 naira now. It's too much. The savannah is too much. Even the rice, the Rika one rice of 1,200 naira. For what reason? It's too much, to buy meat. Even the Pamas are done rice up. Two fish for Chicago or Chicago, 1,200 naira, 3 of pieces of it. It's too much. Joy Sanuba, Baba Sanuba, Boda Sanuba, Yayipo, Sanuba, Tipoju, Ebi Power, and the Sapaya, Nigeria, Yanjawa, Kosowa, Arawa Sisha, Arawa Taja, Arawa Jau, Atisawa Lewadaro, Sanuba.
The funniest thing is that in Nigeria, when an inflation occurs, it is always impossible for the prices to get down. So whenever something goes up, best believe that it is actually going to continually go up or remain the same. Funny how this video was made. These videos you are watching were made 8 months ago, 3 months ago, 2 months ago. Nigerians were clamoring about how high things were. They were so bitter, and you could feel it from their voices. I mean, from our voices, you would know that we are so bitter, we are so tired, we are so frustrated. We are thinking that things were high as at that time, unknown to us that it's actually going to continue growing and growing and growing. The woman in the previous video complained about Gary being sold for 2,000 naira, and she was saying that ever since she was born up until then, she hasn't gotten a pint of Gary for 2,000 naira. But guess what? As I speak to you, most people are selling a pint of Gary for 3,500 naira. Other people are selling for 3,600 naira. Everybody is just selling their goods and services the way it is going to suit them, and you can't blame them because they actually got those things from different vendors who has also placed many interests just so that they can make ends meet. The suffering in this country is too much, and of course, who do we look up to? Whom do we apportion all this blame to, if not the bad governments that we have? Not like we don't have money. This country is very rich in many natural resources that we have here and there. But it's just that due to greed, due to selfishness, and all other factors that are personal to them, they choose to use these things for their own benefits without thinking about the fact that there are many people that are suffering that can't even eat one good food. They can't even boast of having a balanced diet either as breakfast, as lunch, or as dinner. But yet you see that many of our politicians, they have money to spare on things that are not even worth it. The cost of living is so expensive. The cost of living is increasing on a daily basis, yet our salaries are not increasing. We are being paid little amount of money that when you take this money to the market, it is not even enough for you to feed yourself and your children. I just hope, and we just keep hoping and praying that the government is going to do something about this whole hardship, because it is beginning to become extremely unbearable. People are dying of hunger. I mean, food is just our basic thing. Food is like one of the things that we feel like if we have food, if food is even less expensive, if food is cheap, we'll be able to survive. We're not even asking for too much. We just ask that the prices of food in the market should be reduced. It should be reduced, and it also goes ahead to affect the dollar. Everything is just not working out for this country. We hope that God will help us. Thank you for watching.